Imagine losing everything: your husband, your family, your home, everything that tied you to the world. Then, against all odds, you find yourself faced with an impossible decision. Do you stay in a place of comfort, or do you go with someone who has nothing left to offer but a promise of loyalty and love? For Ruth, this wasn't just a choice. It was a moment of transformation, a decision that would change the course of her life and echo through history. But what makes Ruth's story so powerful? Is it just the romance of a woman following her mother-in-law to a foreign land? Or is there something much deeper, something that speaks to our own struggles and relationships today? Hi, I'm God's servant, and today we re-diving into a story from the Bible that highlights the profound power of loyalty, love, and redemption. Ruth's journey is not just a story of a woman's devotion. It's a narrative that challenges us to rethink how we approach the relationships in our own lives. It's a story of faithfulness that has inspired generations and offers profound spiritual lessons that we can all apply today. So stick around to uncover the deeper meaning behind Ruth's unwavering loyalty. The story of Ruth begins in the book of Ruth in the Old Testament. A famine strikes Israel, and a man named Elimelech, along with his wife Naomi and their 2 sons, moves to Moab to escape the disaster. While in Moab, tragedy strikes. Elimelech dies, and the 2 sons marry women from Moab, Ruth and Orpah. Then, another blow: both sons die. Naomi, devastated, is left with 2 daughters-in-law in a foreign land. Now, imagine being in Naomi's shoes. You're grieving the loss of your husband and your children. The weight of it all is unbearable. You tell your daughters-in-law to go back to their families, urging them to find new husbands and move on with their lives. Orpah, reluctantly, agrees and leaves. But Ruth? Ruth makes a choice that defies all logic. She clings to Naomi and says, "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." This moment, these words, are the very essence of Ruth's loyalty. But why does she choose this path? She could have gone back to her own family. She could have built a new life. Instead, she chooses to stand by Naomi, who, at this point, has nothing to offer her. Why? Ruth's loyalty wasn't simply a matter of familial duty or obligation. It was rooted in something far deeper. It was about a commitment that transcended personal gain. Ruth didn't know what her future held. Naomi had nothing left but bitter memories. Yet, Ruth's decision was based on love, a love that was unwavering, even in the face of uncertainty. But here's what's interesting. Ruth wasn't just loyal to Naomi. She was loyal to Naomi's God. She made a choice to embrace the God of Israel, the very God who had allowed Naomi's suffering. In Ruth's decision, there's something incredibly powerful about the trust she placed in God's plan, even when that plan seemed unclear. Ruth's journey doesn't end with her choice to follow Naomi. In fact, that's just the beginning. When they arrive in Bethlehem, Ruth's willingness to work hard to provide for Naomi by gleaning in the fields shows us the depth of her character. Ruth was humble, willing to do whatever it took to survive. And it was this same humility that ultimately led her to meet Boaz. Boaz, a wealthy relative of Naomi's, notices Ruth's work ethic and her kindness. He takes notice of her and goes out of his way to protect her. As their relationship grows, Ruth's loyalty to Naomi remains steadfast, but now, it's leading her into a new chapter, a chapter of redemption. Ruth and Boaz's union is not just a romantic story, it's a story of restoration. Through their relationship, Ruth finds not only love, but also a future, a family, and ultimately, a place in the lineage of King David and, centuries later, the lineage of Jesus Christ. So, what can we take from Ruth's incredible journey of loyalty and redemption? Here are 3 key life lessons. 1. Loyalty is a choice. Ruth's story reminds us that loyalty is not about convenience. It's about making a choice to stand by someone, even when there's no personal benefit. Ruth chose to remain with Naomi not because she was obligated, but because of her love and devotion. It's a powerful reminder that loyalty isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. 2. Love transcends circumstances. Ruth's decision was not based on her circumstances. She had nothing to gain. Instead, it was a deep, sacrificial love that drove her. Ruth teaches us that love is not about what we can get, but what we can give, even in the toughest of times. 3. Redemption comes from faith and humility. Ruth's life is a testament to how God can redeem us, no matter our past. She came from a foreign land, a place that wasn't known for its righteousness, yet God used her story for something greater. This is a reminder that no matter where we come from, God's redemption is available to all who are humble enough to receive it. Ruth's legacy doesn't just end with her marriage to Boaz. Her story is a pivotal one in the history of the Bible. She became the great-grandmother of King David, an ancestor of Jesus Christ. Her life shows us how God can take our pain, our suffering, and our sacrifices and turn them into something beautiful, something that can impact generations to come. But Ruth's story isn't just one for ancient times. It speaks to us today. It challenges us to consider how we show loyalty in our own relationships. It asks us, when times get tough, do we stand by those we love or do we walk away? Are we willing to follow through on our commitments, even when the future seems uncertain? Ruth's loyalty wasn't just an act. It was a life-changing decision that led her down a path of love and redemption. Her story isn't just about the bond between a daughter-in-law and her mother-in-law. It's a powerful reminder that love and loyalty have the ability to change lives, break chains, and restore hope. So, as you reflect on Ruth's journey, think about your own relationships. Think about the loyalty you offer others. Are you willing to make the hard choices for love? Can you see the power of God's redemption in your own life, even in the midst of uncertainty? I hope Ruth's story has inspired you today. If it has, take a moment to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your reflections and any questions you might have about this incredible story of love and redemption. Thanks for watching, and until next time, may you experience the power of loyalty in your own life.